What happens when an artist shrouds themselves in myth and delivers an album that matches the legend? Let's take a listen to Esdeekid Rebel album and talk about it. What's going on, y'all? It's your man Lighthouse, and you're now tuned into another episode of Everything for Everybody. Today we're discussing Esdeekid Rebel, a project that caught my attention not just for its sound, but for the mythology orbiting the artist's identity. The album arrives with a kind of kinetic minimalism, an edge sharpened enough to draw blood, and a sense of mystery that only deepens its appeal. There's a rumor floating around that Esdeekid is actually Timothée Chalamet, but I'm not buying it at all. I first encountered Four Roars on TikTok, soundtracking the outfit check of a woman whose elegance made the track's brute energy even more striking. The contrast pulled me in. I added it to my 2025 playlist without knowing the artist, and only later did my niece and my brother connect the dots for me. Once I revisited the album, I realized I wasn't dealing with some generic European export. This was something carved with intention. The voice on this record carries this unmistakable grain of the United Kingdom, a regional specificity that includes a surprisingly accurate Scouse inflection. If Timothée could drop his tone that convincingly, he'd be considered an alchemical actor genius to me. Esdee is from Liverpool, which is about 4 hours north of London. There's a video with Timothée Chalamet doing a remix, and the verse isn't like that. Although Chalamet can rap, Esdeekid is actually the better rapper. What I do know is that I'm not typically drawn to UK rappers unless they're exceptionally nice or exceptionally cool. Esdee, however, sounds different. His raps are more gully to me. If I'm missing anyone who's really out there and who's really nice, feel free to enlighten me in the comments. I'm always open to the kind of discoveries that rearrange my listening landscape. But just know, my taste leans forward towards immaculate slick talk and fly menacing bars over top tier production, alright? What strikes me the most about Rebel is its purposeful distortion. The album lives inside this cloud of fuzz, a sonic haze that somehow never obscures the voice at its center. The reoccurring one-shot OK sample punctuates the project like a minimalist signature. On tracks like Panic and 5 AM, the low end swells with such force it nearly swallows the mix. The 808's compression overwhelmed the synths on these tracks, yet the vocals remain crisp, unmuddied, and perfectly seated. In a club or arena atmosphere, these tracks must feel seismic. Shout out to Rafe9, who does all the production on this project. He's actually nice. So I fuck with Rafe9, man. This is my first time hearing that name and just seeing who he is, and I'm gonna probably look and see what else he does. I even looked up tour dates because I'm really excited about this project. And while I was working on this episode, I looked and found out that some of the ticket pricings are north of $1,000. So one thing that I know for certain is that I'm not going because I'm not paying that much money to go see this guy. I like the music, but not enough for $1,000, you dig? I'm sure when they go to Bowery Ballroom, it's going to be lit. Hopefully they allow cameras in there and people can take some footage. I think it's on February 3rd in New York City, or sometime in the beginning of February, Esdeekid is going to be performing. That should be exciting. The features: Rico Ace, Fake Meek, and Femi Guerrero understand the assignment. They round out the world without overwhelming it, and that world is surprisingly robust for a project that clocks in just under 21 minutes. The sequencing is tight, the pacing is deliberate, and the experience is whole. But still, the novelty begins to thin after repeated listens. Esdeekid's delivery is charged, even feral at times. Tracks like Panic, Rottweiler, Dirty, and Four Roars showcase his instinct for aggression, his ability to format the mic, but the singularity of his approach becomes both a strength and a ceiling. His lyricism is blunt, straightforward, almost too accessible for the mythos that he's building. But I think that's what I like the most about him, because I sort of would expect someone from Liverpool to rap like this. To me, it's like fast food essentially, but respectfully. In conclusion, Rebel is still a thrill. The joy of stumbling upon a new voice and realizing that there's an entire lore attached to it. A singular vision is rare, and when you find it, you have to acknowledge it. Esdeekid emerged out of nowhere for me, and now he's here, unignorable. When I'm in the mood, I'm probably gonna be in the whip knocking this joint, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely something that, you turn the volume up and you let the speakers rattle, and you know, you just be in your zone. You know, I probably would just listen to this dolo or with like a friend who's just open to like, you know, new music and just new textures, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, this is an interesting album. It's got good energy, it's high energy, it's upbeat. If you falling asleep, are we driving? I'm playing this shit and I guarantee you'll be staying up, you know what I mean? It's just get you in that kind of vibe. I like this album. I think it's cool. It's doing good. It's better than I expected. I like the one song. It starts it off like that, and then I'm just like, oh, this isn't bad. But that's my time, y'all. Let me know what you think about Esdeekid Rebel album. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss what's next, all right? Peace and love, and we out.